What up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? Come on in the building. What's up, Court Vision family? I see you. Come on in. Let's enjoy a good recap of TCU and NC State. I'm your girl, your host, So Pretty Tony. And tonight, we got a big one to break down. TCU made a big run and upset your number 10, being the number 17 team, beat a big team, number 10, NC State, snapping the home win streak and making a statement to the entire women's college basketball world. And y'all know what I'm talking about. My girl, Olivia Miles, moving from Notre Dame on over to TCU for her final season in her college career and making a statement. And it's time to make one big because we know what's next. It's that WNBA, to where I know that she's going to be placed somewhere that's going to be extremely fitting for her as that true point guard she really is. So from, I believe her name is Martha Suarez, lighting it up, and Olivia Miles owning the glass. This game had everything, all the momentum swings, the clutch runs, and a whole lot of heart. Because without having heart, guys, this would have been a tough fought game for them to win. But with the pieces that TCU has put together, it is going to be an awesome season to watch. Just as we saw last year with HVL going on over there from LSU and making waves and putting TCU yet again back on the map. And we have all of that and more with your host, So Pretty Tony, right after this. Yeah, man. Here we are. TCU again with the big upset over your number 10, NC State. Now, we all know what NC State have, and we know what they're going to bring this season. They're bringing the heat. They're bringing the fire. They add a couple of more pieces to their team. But, you know, Olivia Miles, man, she went in there and she did her thing. But having the matchup, let me tell you something about that coach at NC State. Watching what he has done since he's been there and his ability to recruit the right type of players to piece his team together season after season has been great to see. Watching him last year and watching him this year do his thing, and it has been great. This season here, without a doubt, is going to be by far one of their better seasons. Although they had such an amazing run last year, let's see what Olivia Miles and Suarez can do. What can they bring to the table that's going to set the mark for NC State again this season and that big push down the runway to get to the playoffs. But in this game against NC State, I watched this game, y'all, in depth twice, because I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything the first go around when it was live. And then I came back and I watched again with my sister, Keisha from Cut the Ish, and my brother, Bro Claude, from Steady Serving ENT dropped in for a little bit, but just recapping this, I love watching the game and recapping it with Sister Keisha, because we're able to look at some major key opponents as to see what they're going to bring in the future. And when I say of the future, meaning the in-depth portion of their conference season going into the playoffs, and just breaking it down and having fun and understanding what we're looking at and what we're seeing from each of these players and following them along the way. And Olivia Miles, I'm going to bring y'all some stuff on her, because Olivia has more in the tank than what you think. And it's going to be great to watch her unfold and watch her do some of the great things that we know she can do, especially before the things that we saw when she was at Notre Dame before she got hurt and she had to sit out that year. And then she came back with a powerhouse and did her thing last year. However, they could not get it done. She and her dog go together, but now they have separated, they have spread their wings in different directions, and it's going to be exciting to see them both. But tonight against NC State, Martha Suarez led with 26 points and 10 of 18 from the field. She was 10 of 18 from the field, and ain't nothing you can do about that. She was putting up. To see her come back, even from her injury, and watching her do what she did tonight, well, 2 nights ago, was phenomenal to see. And we know that the next game that they have will be on the 20th, and I believe it's going to be against Charlton. So I want to see how she does and progress game per game in her field of pushing that rock, because she's a big girl and she's pushing that rock through and through, able to feed her team. But not only that, she can get to the cup, and that jumper, man, she has another deadly jumper in this NCAA women's basketball season this year. We have such great talent, and watching all these different women play it's just a sight to see right now. I know you have your top seeded teams playing a lot of teams right now that you just seem like they're playing a bunch of teams that aren't giving them what they need, but everybody has to start somewhere in their season and get themselves prepared for conference. We know once conference start, things are going to change. It's going to change not a little bit. It's going to change dramatically. But these are those games that you have to put yourself in. And this was a battle testing game for TCU playing the number 10 NC State. Brooks, man, watching Brooks play for NC State is just, well, we know what she brings to the table. But watching Suarez, man, what can I say about what she did the other night other than ball out? And again, she's not to full strength. Wait till she gets to full strength. So I want to see what conference play is going to bring for these players. But Olivia Miles also she had a record recording game. She had a double-double with 15 points and 14 rebounds. That's no slap on the wrist, especially against a team like NC State. She put up the numbers. She's ready. She's ready for what the season holds. And I can't wait to see what happens with her again in the playoffs and down the stretch. And let's not forget Sylvia. Sylvia also recorded a double-double. She had 11 points, 12 rebounds for NC State. They struggled offensively, shooting about 33% from the field and facing the difficult sustaining runs, and basically holding off NC State in those areas where they could have excelled, and struggling offensively was something that I saw. However, defensively, they did a great job of getting the stops that they needed and getting through the game flow and pushing the turning point of the point spread in which they were putting up. TCU jumped out to an early lead with a 15-5 run and build the momentum from there before NC State decided, hey, we got a game here. We better wake up here, or we're gonna find ourselves in a web we weave that we just can't get out of. But staying close in the game, being a battle through and through was great. But the challenge was uh, TCU. Olivia Miles put that seatbelt on and she ran with it. She says, "Time to buckle up and let's ride." And of course, exactly that's what her teammates did. They rolled. The key stretches that TCU ripped off was 10-0 run at one point in the second quarter uh, by Suarez, just killing again, just killing. To watch her to full strength, guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be a sight to see. And again, this season is going to be something to reckon with for her and Olivia Miles throughout. And taking control like she did was something that I'm looking forward to seeing her do. And Olivia is just going to roll with her all the way down the stretch. And Olivia is going to do Olivia things. In the third quarter, TCU extended the lead significantly to a 56-40 run and held it strongly despite a late run by NC State on the push that they gave. And then NC State was held to one field goal over the final stretch of that 4 minutes of that quarter. And well, the last 4 minutes, I'm sorry, of the fourth quarter to seal the game for TCU. So guys, I don't know. You tell me what you saw when you watched the games. If you watched the game, if you did not, I encourage you to go watch it, because Olivia Miles and Suarez is going to be a duo that is going to be must see TV. Without must, it is a must see TV. This win signals a serious turning point for TCU and for Olivia, but the serious potential that this team has is great. And by defeating a number 10 team on the road, given the roster that they've turned over, is a strong statement to me. You tell me, put something in a comment on whether you believe this is that TCU made a strong statement by beating NC State, or was it just a game that they were supposed to win? Because when you're looking at the teams and you're looking at how they're ranked, you would say that NC State should have had an easy run on TCU, but of course that didn't happen. It ended up being belt to ass. Throughout this game, it was pivotal stretches where it was belt to ass by TCU over NC State, and NC State was playing catch up and trailing from behind and trying to find a way to get themselves back in the rhythm and the flow in which they're extensively used to doing. But NC State would likely need to have like a faster offensive cohesion and improve it in the shooting the efficiency that they have. They do that, NC State will be fine, but they're going to have to buckle down. They're going to have to put that seatbelt on just like TCU did. And it's going to be interesting because I've seen some other teams like Duke go down. So you got some higher ranking caliber players and teams that are going down to such smaller schools or smaller non-conference teams that they probably should beat. But however, TCU is no pushover. They're no pushover, and by no means do I feel or think that anybody's going to come in their house or they'll go in anybody's house and they're going to be ran over by far. That will not happen. I don't see that happening. They may have some games where they won't have a full 5 that's given everything that they got. You don't have to have 5 players scoring, but you do have to have 5 players battling through, especially defensively, and holding teams down and holding them accountable defensively by making them earn your respect and space in the floor as you should. So that's going to be another force that I want to see happen with TCU throughout this here final season. Now, why was this win why did this matter? Why was it extremely important? For a team like TCU, the win is a serious turning point. Like I said a minute ago, it's very pivotal, defeating a top 10 team. And there's just nothing that you can say that spells that TCU was supposed to win this game. But you got to live with your goddamn gone miles, man. What do you expect? Olivia is coming for what's hers. She's coming for what's hers, and she's not going to hold back. And I don't depict her doing that. Don't want her to do that. Don't want her to take a backseat to anybody, because she has something greater that she's looking forward to. Right now, she's playing for the W. We can say that she's playing for Olivia Miles. Of course, we're always going to play for ourselves first before we play for anybody else. But right now, she's making a stance. She has to make a stance and put herself in great position to be picked at the right peak and at the right time and at the right number for the W. First rounder for sure. Where she's going to end up, will she be 1 through 5 or will she be 1 through 10? Drop it in the comments and let me know, and we can talk about it. But the performance again by Suarez was phenomenal. I'm going to give you all a couple of little quick highlights. Let me put that up here on some things that I saw that I thought was great, extremely great for the team here. Let's see. Let's share my screen here. And then after that, we'll go through the scores. And yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And I'm going to give you some just some stretches of Suarez and Olivia. Again, here's Olivia Miles with her 15 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Let's enlarge that for you. And let's hit play. But I'm going to keep the sound off, guys, because I absolutely do not want to have my video taken down in any way, form, or fashion, because or get copyright. Let's just say that. I don't want my video to be copyright. So let's see. Let's pause that. Let's get it up here on the screen. And we're going to have to get the right frame. Let's get the right frame. There we go, right frame. Add to the screen. Up on the stage. And yes, I have it this size because I love the art work that I have in the background. I don't think they have any music in here, so let's see where we are with the sound.
Already flirted with a triple-double, ACC titles in the last 6 years.
In a huge shot for Cadence Samuels, but you see Olivia Miles' defense for NC State. Look at the effort defensively here. It's a tough
defender. And then gets the steal. Running the floor is
you see that's another big player.
There it is.
She's 6'7", y'all.
Suarez deep.
Suarez deep, baby. Suarez deep.
A screen. She gets to the right side. The drive and the pitch. Donovan Hunter for 3.
And shoot on her side.
Here is Miles. The pull-up 3. Got it.
Miles can get it how she live at any time, y'all. Anytime. Look. Anytime. Gotta follow that. Look at that. There we go. will never sell Olivia Miles' game short at no time. Anybody trying to sell her game short, man, you ought to be slapped.
That's where adding the three-point shot consistently will be huge
Get
for
into,
Zoe Brooks. She
man,
was
that girl
wide
can
open on the
handle
first.
the rock.
TCU's got it.
Ah, look at that pass.
Hunter ahead of the pack. Nice pump fake for the.
It's going to be a battle, y'all. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle. I'm telling you, to watch these ladies battle through, man, look here. You got a lot of great guards right now. We can sit here and we can say, look at what we can say, look at how Falaja Fawali is just passing that ball, right? Let's listen to the interview real quick from the coach and Olivia. Now, if it has music, I'm gonna have to take it down. Let's see. Yeah, it has sound to it. It has sound to it. I'm not gonna play that one, y'all, because it has sound to it. I'm not trying to, like I said, get copyright. Let's get to my girl Lopez. I mean Suarez. I don't know why I want to call her Lopez so bad. Forgive me, Suarez. I'll never change you on my bad. Okay, Suarez with 26 points. 26 points, 3 boards, 2 blocks, and she is 10 of 18 for the field. 4 of 8, guys. I want to stress that 4 of 8, which is 50% for the night on 3-pointers. Just 4 of 8. I'll take that any night. I'll take it any night. Let's get Suarez up here for you guys so you can see a little bit of her. All right. Here we go.
Been shooting less than 40% from the floor.
Slicing the basket, getting to the cup.
Goes to the left side.
Her dad nicknamed her Kaishi, and she is an athlete.
Bucket getter. Wow.
Suarez knocks
Bucket
down
getter.
the
Wow.
three.
Here she come again.
Suarez
I'm
just getting into the
taking
lane.
you. I'm
Nice
taking
move,
you to
ducks
the
under Pierre.
basket. I'm
Hunter
taking you to the
shot
cup.
at it. Under 2 to go in the first
Bucket
half.
getter.
Suarez hits the three.
Man,
High
look
ball
at this.
screen here for Miles.
Tell me it's not gonna be exciting to
There
watch
it
this
is,
young
trying
lady
to work
play.
off of it.
There it is
Suarez
again.
deep.
Bang,
Brilliant
bang,
pass it
bang.
in.
She called glass on that.
And
She
shouts
called
at the
glass.
NC State bench on the backside of that.
2 on
But I
the
love
ball. You
how,
see
look
Kaden
at
Samuels
how
comes in to give
Olivia
attention to
draws the defense to get
Suarez
Torres
hits
open.
the three.
Came off the screen perfectly. Here she is, inbound. They run the balls to her,
Suarez
getting
going
to the
work.
cup. Say
Here's
you're a
Hunter.
small fry.
Finds
Under the
Suarez
basket,
underneath.
found by Olivia. Okay,
Suarez steps
bucket.
by Pierre,
Yes,
knocks
yes,
it
yes.
down.
Kate and then Trigger. Her ability to knock down
Ooh,
that shot stretches the floor.
ooh, in and out on that
Lourdes
girl.
Suarez has been the star with 24 points. Make
So
it
that's okay. I can't bump you
26.
off the block. Here we go. I'm gonna give you that spin move. Yes, y'all. Yes. 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 This is going to be an exciting season for TCU. Man, it is going to be. Let's see. Now, this is just the whole highlight. That's a full 3 minutes. I don't want to pull that up for you guys. We're gonna be here a little bit longer than I want to be. So, but I can give you a little bit of let's just go on and give you some of these highlights. I'm gonna keep the sound off though. I'm gonna keep the sound off. Let me put it up.
Taj
I
Roberts
said
with
I
a
was gonna keep the
Sigler and
sound
the
off
ranked
or pull it
Cardinals.
down. Let's pull the sound all the way down. There we go.
And scores. Time to catch and shoot. Good if it goes.
Nice turnaround. So NC State had some moments where they did a great job, but they're playing catch up, you know. That's the freshman, man. That freshman was doing her thing for NC State. Here she come again. Bucket getter. It's another bucket getter. Let's go. Brooks, man. And y'all know what she gonna do. Y'all know it. Big girl can ball. One of the things I like for any basketball right now, for all women basketball, back in the day, basketball for your bigs was the bigs were down low, getting boards and shooting layups. Now you have bigs everywhere. Bigs are all out on the perimeter, getting it done. Let's go. Let's go. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Y'all. I don't like not being able to hear the commentator.
Suarez hits the three. And now Trigger off the bounce. Silva
Tell y'all, y'all better go follow this team. Y'all better follow this team. Show them some love. Show them some love. Show Olivia Miles some love. I know her fan base gonna be there. Hey, I'm on your fan base too, Olivia Miles. Hey, I need everybody that's a Olivia Miles fan to make sure you get in this video. Light it up. So I'm talking about her all season. I'm talking about her all season, y'all. All season. I'm a Olivia Miles fan, and I'm gonna be talking about her all freaking season. Now I gave you the standouts. Let me go to the stats here. Where's my stat sheet? My stat sheet. Let's go to box scores. Let's pull that over here so I can. Let's see box scores. What we got? Ointang, enlarge this. Okay, so for NC State, for the Wolfpack, we have your starters, which was Traeger, Pierre, Jones, Samuels, and Brooks. So Traeger had 3 points. Pierre had what? You got to be kidding me. Let me get to it. That can't be it. No, I'm sorry. Traeger had 15 points. That was 3 fouls. She had Traeger had 15 points. Pierre had 8. Jones was scoreless in the game. Why? I have no idea, because she had plenty of opportunity to get some things done, but she was nowhere to be found. And that's huge when you're trying to win a ball game and you're coming from behind, when you're the number 10 seed and you're playing a number 17 and you should win the game. Samuel had 7 and Brooks had 6. From the bench, you had Cox, Awu, Collier, you had Kalir, you had Lunan, and then Augley. Augley had 4 points. Lunan had 10. Marley Collier had 2. Awu had 2, and Cox had 5. And that's your NC State scores. The team itself, again, they only had they were 23 for 69 from field goal shots, 33%. 3 points. They were 6 of 19 for 32%. And for free throws, they were 7 of 13 at 54%. We get up here to TCU, and field goal percentage was 43%. There was 26 of 61 3-point. They were 33%, 7 of 21. And free throws, they were 10 of 12, so they were 83%. Your scores for TCU was Suarez had 26, Silva had 11, Hunter had 11, Miles had 15, and Squirrel had 4. bench players, you only had 2. So their bench is not very deep at all. It's literally next to none because they only had 2 on the bench. And you had Bantam that had 2 and Bigby had 0. Tough. So, well, guys, with that, I'm going to say this. Follow me if you are a Suarez fan, if you are a Silva fan, definitely a Hunter fan, and without a doubt, an Olivia Miles fan, because I'm going to be bringing them to you all season long. That will be the starting lineup and the lineup for TCU. I'm assuming for the remainder of the season, because right now they don't have a bench, so they got to play, and they got to play hard. And they got a lot of minutes they're gonna have to play. And so, well, guys, with that being said, we're going to wrap this up here on the Court Vision breakdown of TCU's statement win over NC State. The Frogs came to play. The Wolfpack fell to the pressure. And we got a game that set the tone for what's happening in the remainder of this season. It's going to be a wild ride, guys. And I say bring it, TCU, because I want to see you do some things that everybody else perceivably probably think that you will not do. And I'm buying in 100% on you, Olivia. So let's make it happen. You got a great group with you right now. You got your 6'7", you got your 6'3", and you got yourself, and y'all are going to ball out of control. And I can't wait to see what the rest of the season bring. It's so pretty, Tony, and you already know the vision. We see the game differently. I'm going to tell you that all the time, because sometimes people are like, well, no, that's not what happened. That's not. This is what I see. We see the game differently, but yet the same. It is never going to be an opportunity where you're going to say, I didn't call it like it is. It is what it is, and we're going to call it just like we see it. Stay locked in. And hey, also stay hoop smart. And I'll catch you on the next one. Rebound, that is. Guys, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed doing it around this time of the late evening, wee hours of the morning, because it is super quiet. It gives you time to really think and reflect, which is an extreme balancing moment. But with that being said, catch you on the next rebound.